It's game time in Philadelphia as the crowds at Wells Fargo Center look to cheer on the 76ers. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. For the Philadelphia 76ers, they come in off that loss to Sacramento. And boy, they really got humiliated at home. They got flat out dominated in that game, guys.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
I think it was a lot of bad decisions leading to a lot of poor looks. Patience was not their best quality in that basketball.
Three, bro. My God.
Well, James Harden still a tremendous player, but now in his early 30s, some question, can he be the dominant MVP force we saw in Houston?
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Brooklyn timeout call. All right, coming out to the court right now. Sixers. Your Philadelphia 76ers ENT.
And he hits the first of three. And Greg, Harden in recent years dealing with hamstring injuries. Has he lost a step to age or injury?
You know, probably a little of both, but we've seen players with a new diet or training regimen get back to peak production. Hopefully, he can as well.
It's been an exciting season already, Doris, but I think the middle of the year is when you really get an idea of which teams are in it for the long haul. They reveal their true selves.
Right, by the midpoint of the season, the best teams are really starting to take shape.
Oh, wow.
Everyone's much more dialed in. You can tell that winning matters, that the groups are collectively pulling in the same direction. So I agree, by this time of the year, we have a pretty good idea who is going to win and win consistently.
Pass to Harris. Harden left side. And the jam by Harden.
And credit Harris for creating that high percentage look, scanning the floor and finding the best option.
Now, here is Irving. His last outing, he had 24 points. Harris, right side. And slam dunk by Harris.
Well, if you're that wide open, I can promise you James Harden will find you.
Here's Irving. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. Drains it from beyond the arc.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Bro, what's up with the shot?
Offensive rebound. Shot to stop the run. And Embiid with the block. For three. Harris sinks the triple.
One thing I love about Joe Harris, he has now become confident in catch-and-shoot situations. He wants to be assertive.
Durant with the steal. To the middle. Here's Claxton. Missed inside.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
And Kevin Durant has talked about the Big 15 for the Nets, but Doris, depth has been a concern.
Yes, but give Kevin Durant credit because he understands that he cannot win a championship by himself. An organization has got to manage payroll with big contracts and then find bargain role players. It's going to be a key to achieving their goals.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Nets. It's a 5-point game. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Philadelphia this year. Kicks it out to Harden. Here's Milton from outside off the mark. And now the latest from our reporter David Aldridge.
Hey Kevin, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers a few minutes ago. He's looking for his guys to put up a terrific performance tonight, especially at the defensive end. He said, we want to use our length and athleticism to protect the rim and make it hard for shooters to get clean looks. This is the first meeting of the season between these two guys. We'll see how it comes out.
Well, David, thank you. We'll be looking for the defensive-minded approach coming in, Greg.
I like that they're focused on getting stops. Gives them the opportunity to turn that defense into offense.
Absolutely, and it keeps the score within reach.
Bro, go
it
up.
keeps you out of desperation mode at the offensive end. That's never a good way to play.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Nets trail by 4. And Simmons slams it in.
Well, this is one aspect you'd like to see more of from T.J. Warren. We know he's a great scorer. Pretty dime there.
Pass to Harrell. Here's Niang. Stolen by Warren.
Fucking run. Why would you just stand there and wait for the ball?
Out guarded by Simmons.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. So they take the lead.
Well, Patty Mills, the pull-up jumper is pure, folks.
And DeAnthony Melton picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
No
Hey, what's
good
a
from
foul?
Simmons.
Uh,
My God.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Back to Melton. To the wing right side. And Harrell wide open. He shoots. The 76ers again can't hit it. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Brooklyn.
16.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a look at how the offensive approach is.
The fuck? Oh, wow.
Has been going here so far for Brooklyn.
Brooklyn timeout call.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And stolen by Thibault. And Embiid gets it to go. Embiid's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Philadelphia.
An NBA All-Defense for 2 years running. Matisse Thybulle has been a game-changing defender from the minute he set foot in the NBA.
Patrick Mills.
Shots good by Mills.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And that one's good. Thibault. And Greg, we know at Washington, Thibault was the college defensive player of the year, averaging 3.5 steals and over 2 blocks a game.
And per minute, not far off that pace in the pros. His opponent field goal percentage last season good for second best in the league.
Pass to Harris. Lets it go from deep. Cans it from downtown.
And through hard work, this has become Harris's bread and butter. A knockdown shooter off the catch.
And it's sharp missing. The 76ers lead. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Now here's Harden. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game.
Well, this is how you shut him down. A tremendous contest against a very skilled player.
A horrible shot.
No good from Irving.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature
in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Here's Irving after the Sixers pick up 2.
Really heads-up play by Kyrie Irving. On time and on target pass. We've seen that before.
Embiid, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge.
Stupid ass game, bro.
Thanks, guys. The Nets have tremendous talent, of course, but there have been some challenges. KD says, I know the fans have high expectations for us, but if you're a fan, you'll appreciate Nets basketball and what we're trying to build, and you'll follow us along this journey because you never know what may happen. Kevin, back to you.
Great. David, thank you. A nice shot by Irving. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you played?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Embiid inside the line. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
And this coaching staff loves to see that kind of aggression from Embiid. No hesitation on the jump shot. That's the mentality they want out of a big man.
And here's Harris from the arc. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the 76ers.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
You know, often... Oh, my goodness. James Harden. I mean, the handle is so tight. The feel for the game. What a pretty move.
Well, he's got a paint stroke. That one almost dropped.
And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
46 seconds left in the first half. He's looking for Embiid and finds him.
Well, that's his 2nd foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through, even though he came in 2nd in MVP voting 2 years in a row. No player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
My goodness, defense was there, but Ben Simmons makes that finish look easy.
Here's Embiid. Up and in for the basket, number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they've really started to get it closer to the basket.
Simmons looking around. Outside for Curry. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, like it runs in the family, Seth Curry building a career on his aptitude from distance, and boy, oh boy, can he do some damage. But you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. KD, that's for 2. It's hauled in by Harris. The 76ers leading by 3. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Royce O'Neal. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And they double up Embiid. And Tucker has it in the corner. Sinks the 3-pointer. Tucker's got the lead up to 6 now for Philadelphia.
I know he's not the most efficient long-range shooter, but Tucker hits enough of those to space out the defense.
Here's Durant.
76.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Doris, let me ask you this. Is Kevin Durant the greatest scoring forward ever?
I think he is, Kevin, but I also think that limits his greatness, because when Kevin Durant is done and you consider the combination of his handle, his shooting, and the size, we've never seen that combination to this level. He will go down as one of the greatest ever, regardless of attribute you're trying to assign to him.
Irving looking for an opening. From deep. Pass to Claxton. Goes up again. And Embiid with the block.
Length plus agility. Great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it.
It's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. And here's Tucker. The three. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Tucker's got 9.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
You know, possessions like that will help them feel good going into that final quarter.
Harden outside. Pass to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. And they go to the intentional foul.
Kevin Durant. That's his third personal foul. Third team foul.
Dives for it. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Durant.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Nets trail by 8. The shake. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
How about the quick jump from Kevin Durant? He was impressive on that one.
Ashton Yang. Another miss by Philadelphia. Now here's Irving. And he converts the layup. Irving's got his third basket of the night right there.
Well, you know you're going to see some great ball handling when Kyrie is on the floor. Nice finish.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. Ashton Yang. Now here's Milton. And the layup's good off the glass. Milton's got his second basket of the night.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Brooklyn making some changes.
Second team foul.
Here's Warren. 6 points for him. Pass to Sharp.
That'll be 3 seconds.
And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And so he hits the technical free throw. Greg, Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company.
To the left side wing. Milton with it. He has 5. Pass to House. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots from the elbow. That shot is off. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. That will be the 4th of the string of 5.
Oh my God.
Back to Simmons. Tries again. And it's good on the way in. Simmons got 7 points in the game.
6'11", 240 pounds, able to absorb contact. Ben Simmons, easy work.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
.35 seconds left in the third quarter. Milton.
Wow.
House outside. Nailed from three-point land.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Substitution for your 76ers.
27 seconds left to play in the third. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
Out of bounds. Brooklyn ball.
24 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Right side, Simmons. Inside. Here's Warren. And he gets the bucket. 10 points for him.
Never expect Ben Simmons to miss a wide open teammate. What a pass right there.
And a deep three from Harden. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. 76. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Philadelphia with the ball. They lead by 4. Rebounded by the Nets. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
So impressive is the athleticism of Ben Simmons.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Harrell. In the corner, it's Harris. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
Now into the lineup for your 76ers.
Here's Harden. Pass to Tucker. Here's the three. The rebound by Sharp. Left side, Warren. Shoots over Tucker. Again, the Nets for 2.
Well, you have to love the effort from T.J. Warren. This guy gets up the court in a flash to finish strong in transition.
And stolen by Simmons. And Simmons slams
That was
it in.
brilliant defense, because I was going to pass
That's
it.
enormous, guys. With time winding down, goes for the steal and then off to the races.
And Harrell slams it in.
All too easy for Montrezl Harrell. That's the result of his activity and pursuing opportunities. Beautifully done.
The three from Mills. Here's Sharp. The shot off that time. Empty that time from Harrell. Here's Thibault. On the wing, Harden. A 3-ball. Offensive rebound. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, Harrell is not going to back down. Hangs tough and finds his shot opportunity. Gets to the foul line.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And Doris, the unlimited energy Montrezl Harrell plays with is very special.
It's exactly why he's in the league, Kevin. Think about it. He's a little bit undersized for his position, but you will not outwork Montrezl Harrell, and it's why he gathers respect in every locker room he plays for.
Offensive rebound. Harris makes it off the glass.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
And Harden with the stuff.
Oh my, James Harden with a statement right there.
Here's KD.
I don't think I got a jumper right here.
The 76ers leading. From deep. Harden, no good.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the 76ers.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Stolen by O'Neal. And there's the drive.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. .131 left to play here in the fourth. Irving for three. Just 4 to shoot. Harris. Rejection by Embiid. Pass to Harden. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And most bigs you want to see at the foul line. However, Embiid is not one of them.
And Embiid drops them both.
Well, consistency is so critical, especially in clutch moments. This guy has got that gene.
Irving drives in. Outside, KD. Jacks up a three. And the Nets, another three.
And this is what makes KD special, the willingness to absorb the responsibility of the big-time shot.
And an intentional foul right there. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nets?
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters. Kevin Durant calmly steps into that shot with the game hanging in the balance. Love it. Well, if you need a bucket, there's no guy you probably want more than James Harden doing his thing. Ball on the string, you need to score it, no problem.
Out to Harris. Pass to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. That one, no good. Nice defense from KD. And they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
Three
and nothing but a three will do here.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from three.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
No, make no mistake, guys. One of the more effective second-round picks we have in the NBA. Tucker provides a steady diet of production.
And now we've got the intentional foul. And the first of two, no good. Heartbreaker. And he ends up making the second, and that will put them up by 2. And Philadelphia calls time here. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, tough situation here, but they do have enough time to get a catch and shoot. It's going to have to be very quick, but they do have time.
Here's Harden. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
Kyrie. Damn, I played like doo-doo, bro. Damn, 6 for 6? My bench really carried me, though. I ain't gonna lie, boy. Yeah, I had 32 points off the bench, and my bench carried the fuck out of me, boy. Oh my God, my bench carried me. I ain't realize how much they carried me, but Jesus Christ, them boys carried me. This nigga garbage. Oh, this nigga garbage.